Hi, this is a brief introduction to be able to log into Pearson Realize and to try to utilize the most out of the program itself once you have access to it. So the first thing we have to do is we have to go to Google Chrome. Google Chrome is recommended for Pearson Realize. It adds functionality to the program itself, and it reduces on the frustration as some things won't work without Google Chrome. So once you are at the Orange Unified School page, everything your student has access to is going to be right under this tab right here. When you hover over it, a drop-down menu appears. Now I like clicking, and I would recommend clicking on it so that you can see everything that is at their disposal. In this case, we're gonna click on this new button that says Pearson Realize. That takes us to the bridge, and it's literally a bridge. There's some confusion as to which Pearson Realize landing page we're supposed to use. If you see a man biking, or what I think it's a man biking right there, over a bridge, then you're on the right one. The way that you are going to log in is by using your student's ID number, and that's a 6-digit code. And for the password, you're going to use their initials. So in this case, for example, my initials are LA, and I would use my student ID number, and that would allow me to log in. Once you log in with your student ID number for the username and initials and student ID number for the password, you come to this Pearson Easy Bridge page again. This is basically everything that your student has access to that is online through Pearson. In this case, the student right here has access to their Science 2008 California Grade 4 text and assignments, and also the Envision math, which is a Pearson Realize math. So she has access to these two. In this particular case, we're just going to click on the link that takes us over to the math, and you come across their homepage right here. Basically, the programs is the book itself, topic 1, and it goes in line with the physical book that they have. So like the teachers always say, if they forget their book, they can go in here, topic 5 for example, that I clicked on, and it opens the lessons that I cover under 5. It also has some extras that you can explore, gives you information as to what is covered, what standards are met. Let me go ahead and click on it. It gives you daily Common Core review, assessments, reteaching, even enrichment for those that are looking for extra homework. Now we're going to go back to the home page for Pearson. So we go ahead and click on the Pearson right up here. That always takes you back to the home page. Grades, of course, that speaks for itself. I will not go into the grades, but basically anything that has been assigned and the teachers by the teachers and the students have completed and has been graded, it'll show you what grade they received for that assignment. Classes. It basically is the assignments that have been assigned to the student. For example, in this particular one, there's one that has not been started. She has no assignments in progress, and one that has been completed. And it does give you the score right there. This area, I'm gonna go through it really quickly. Grade 4 active book. It's not really used, but it would be used as a notepad basically, and you're welcome to explore it. And we don't really use it here on campus. I would add it in another video if it becomes a function that is used by the teachers. The game center, it is used by the teachers as a reward for doing their homework. They are educational games, and you can scroll down. There's plenty of them. And what also is interesting is that you have access to all the games for all the grades. So maybe if you want to look ahead, or I guess if you want to look back. So those are the games. It's open on a different tab, so you can just close it. Takes you back. The glossary, of course. And it's always animated, and try to make as kid friendly as they can. And the math tools, I particularly like this functionality here. So I'm just gonna go really quick. You can have your number line, number charts of balance, bar diagrams, money. It is an interactive approach to it, so you can visualize what you're doing. You know, $1.01 plus $1.01. You know, or how many quarters do you have in a dollar? That type of word problem that some kids have. You can visualize it, reset it, write, move your text around. You can go ahead and play with it. I particularly like this one, where you can divide the pies. To again visualize what it is that they're working on while they're doing their homework and assignments. Of course, again, you can just close everything back up, and you go back to the page. This is where you would go to sign out. There's a couple of things here. Help pretty much works like any other FAQ, and it's a good place where if you have maybe a question that's already been answered, it's you can look into that. Again, we were here. The settings, it's your profile image for the kids. They all like to personalize there. In this case, we have a monkey, and you can change what we call the banner. They call it the homepage image, but all the same, it can be changed. Gives you a quick preview of how it would look. If you like it, you keep it, or you click save. Otherwise, you just sign out. And now when you sign out, it means that you just signed out of Pearson. So one thing that we have to make sure is that we sign out of the central admin program, meaning that you have to go to this little screen right here, which says Pearson Easy Bridge, and sign out of the Pearson Bridge as well. Once you do that, you're completely out, and you can go back to finishing other homework, I guess. So that concludes our instructional video on how to sign on to Pearson. Hope this was good, and if you have any questions, please contact your teacher.